check, yes, Juliet. Here's the countdown, 3, 2, 1. Now fall in my arms now.
Hey guys, it's Emily. Or if you think I love you, XXX. Alright, so, welcome to my Life with Derek episode reviews. I'm hoping that everyone enjoys them because I know I enjoy watching Life with Derek. On to the very first episode of Life with Derek. Episode 101, The Room. My synopsis is the McDonald's merge with the Venturis and move into their home in London, Ontario, Canada. Casey starts a new school. We're introduced to Casey McDonald, Lizzie McDonald, and Nora McDonald Venturi. And we're also introduced to Derek Venturi, George Venturi, Marty Venturi, and Edwin Venturi. Casey fights for Derek's room, but ends up winning a basement bedroom instead, much to her dismay. She doesn't like basements. She thinks they are soul-destroying. They're even gonna renovate it for her, but even them renovating it, she doesn't want it. So this is the very first episode. We get the setting, we get the characters, the McDonalds and the Venturis in the Venturis' home, and Casey freaks out because she doesn't have any status in the house and no one's listening to her, and not even her mom. Her mom's siding with George because she has to. And anyways, what I liked about this episode, here's some quotes that I liked. Whew. Of course, in the opening scene,
I'm the stepsister you've always wanted.
Really? Because you look like the ugly stepsister from Snow White.
That's Cinderella, you freak. Now could you turn down the music?
It's amazing. They're already yelling at each other. Anyway, of course, I have to love Mike's cute face in the opening credits. Anyway. I loved the blue screens so much in this episode, and there were so many of them. We're introduced to neurotic Casey, who makes lists and freaks out about small things. The drama queen, of course. Of course, Derek's amazing line when he asks Casey to, do his homework or something, and she says no, and he goes,
He's kind of selfish, don't you think?
You're so dumb. Anyway, of course, Marty yelling at Casey for her to play her computer game.
Computer game right now!
Solid gameplay. Keeps her busy for days. Anyways, of course, Marty's cats don't eat eggs thing, and she drinks from the bowl. It's like, what? And, I never noticed it before, but you gotta watch this. What, Marty? You're so silly. And then when Derek spits the eggs out. We're introduced to Paul. Duh. That is a huge because, I love Paul. Paul is the best character ever. Of course, I loved when Derek had Edwin do his bidding because it's just the beginning of a wonderful relationship between brothers, right? Yeah. And then when Derek says,
Please, I've got home house advantage.
You just said home twice, pretty much. Okay, what's wrong with you? And then, of course, the very infamous line.
My house, I always get what I want.
Aren't we arrogant?
Yes, yeah.
Derek always gets what he wants. Anyway, and this is my favorite part of the entire episode.
I have an announcement! I'm not wearing socks! I said I'm not wearing socks!
Oh, it's wonderful. And, of course, Edwin trying to get out of renovating the basement.
I might need a little help with the drywall.
I would, Dad. There's these things called child labor law.
I need my son to help.
Great! I'll go get Derek.
Not that son. My other son.
I have another brother.
And then, of course, the basement switcheroo situation.
Someone tell me what's going on here.
I'll tell you what I think's going on here. Casey didn't want the basement, and neither did Derek. And then Casey wanted the basement, and then Derek wanted it. which may have been what Casey wanted all along.
You spoiled brats. No offense.
Oh, and then when Derek says,
I may be annoying, but at least I didn't try and trick you into changing rooms. Since when did the keener become the schemer?
and then of course their argument after.
You know, I had a great life before my mom married your dad.
And we were doing just fine before my dad married your mom.
Yeah, well, your dad's lucky to have married my mom.
Your mom's lucky to have married my dad.
She's never been happier in her life.
And he's never been happier in his life.
And of course when Derek breaks the hug at the end of the episode. The things I didn't like about this episode. That rude secretary, I don't think she has a name.
And did you get your welcome to school fruit basket?
I hate her. And then, of course, stalker Emily, because she's obsessed with Derek, and it's just crazy and creepy, and I don't like her. I don't like Emily. That's my first calmly stated opinion. I don't like Emily. She's creepy, and she's a horrible friend, in my opinion. And I'll get more into that when she actually starts being a horrible friend. But, okay, now the Daisy of the episode. Of course, the opening credits when he tugs on her ear. Are you kidding me? And then the bathroom scene. While she's complaining about the Venturis and how they don't respect privacy, and Derek comes into the bathroom and she's in there, and he's like, do you mind? And he's like, I was about to go to the bathroom, and she's right there. Like, how comfortable is he around her? Okay, and then, of course, his first nickname for Casey, kind of, not really a nickname.
Oh, wait, let me guess. You are a total keener.
Anyway. And then Emily's like, you're Derek's new stepsister? You were so lucky. And Casey's like,
I am so not lucky at all.
oh, well, what do you think that means? She's like, man, if he wasn't my stepbrother. But it's okay, Casey. It's alright if he's your stepbrother, because we're not blood related, and you can love each other as much as you want. And it's so perfect. Oh, and I love the part when,
Come on, Noah, just be reasonable.
No, maybe you should be reasonable.
Maybe Casey should be reasonable.
Maybe Derek should be reasonable.
Maybe.
because they're, like, coupling them off. It's like, of course, the parents are a couple, and then, of course, Derek and Casey are a couple. What the duh? Anyway, and then, of course, the actual very first time he calls her princess.
Can we say princess?
It's wonderful. And then, like, the look in the kitchen, I'll show you. Yeah, that look. It's freaking amazing. And then, of course, the sleepwalking, where he's like,
Don't you know you're not supposed to annoy a sleepwalker?
and then the most epic part of the episode, the part that many Daisy fans have confessed to being the very first time they realized that Derek and Casey should be together. The basement circling. Come on. Come on. I mean, he stares at her lips. It's like he's not like glaring at her. He's like, oh my god, I want her. And there are a few more things, like this smile. Come on. And their rooms are right next to each other. At the end of the episode, Nora and George give up their room and move down to the basement, leaving Derek and Casey's rooms right next to each other. Duh. So overall, scale of 1 to 10, I rate this episode a solid 10, because you can't rate a pilot episode less than 10. Because you have to have something to go by. And if the other episodes don't match this, then those are the ones that get lower ratings. It's freaking Daisy-tastic. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my episode review. Question of the episode: what was your favorite line? Or favorite moment? Anything. Favorite anything. I mean, you gotta start somewhere. So, whether you're a Daisy fan, or just a regular Life with Eric fan, I hope you enjoyed my episode review. Stay tuned for way more episode reviews.